This is Makita's new 36 volt 10-inch slider. So this is all the stuff it came with: clamps, the blade and manual, the miter lock, a hose, and a dust bag. Alright guys, so I got the saw all set up and I brought it out into my garage, and I'll go over some key features. First things first, this saw takes two 18 volt Makita batteries. If you plug one in, the saw will not run. I really like the design of the locking pin. All you need to do is pull on it, rotate it 90 degrees, and your saw is free. To lock it back in, you bring the saw down, pull out, rotate 90 degrees, and your saw is locked. The sliding mechanisms lock the same way, using the same pin design. So you pull out, rotate 90 degrees, your saw is free, and then to lock it in, you pull out the pin, rotate it 90 degrees, and put it back in, and your saw is locked up once again. The gliding action of the saw is really smooth. The rails feel really sturdy and there's no slop in it. Setting your miters on this is really easy. All you have to do is loosen the knob, push in this thumb button, set your miter. If you don't push in this thumb knob and you swing your saw, it'll lock in at different degrees. And there's no slop in the positive detents. If you turn this tab down, then your saw will just swing freely. You could do miters up to 61 degrees both ways. In order to do bevel cuts, you're going to have to take the fences off. There's thumb screws in the back here, you just take off. Instead of reaching all the way back to get to the bevel locking nut, with this saw all you have to do is loosen this knob here, and then bevel, and then lock this down. This black tab back here will allow you to engage the positive stops for bevel cuts. Move it over to the right. There's a stop at 22.5. Then pull this again. And then there's another stop at 33.9. And if you don't want that, you just swing it back up and then you could bevel freely. If you need to do a bevel greater than 45 degrees, all you have to do is pull on this tab, and it'll take you all the way to 48 degrees. The saw also bevels to 48 degrees the other way. Once again, you need to take off the fence. You need to first bevel to the left, and then push in this tab, and then you can swing to the right. The saw also comes with extension wings on both sides of the saw. All you have to do is loosen this knob in the back, slide the arm out, and tighten the knob back up. When you got the fences off, on the bottom side of the fence, there's some clips here. You just line it up with the support arms and clip it on, and that's where you store it. The saw also comes with hold-down clamps. Insert the clamp into the holes back here. There's a nice little feature on this knob here worth mentioning. If you turn it a quarter turn to the left, this will be able to slide up and down. Once you give it a quarter turn to the right, it won't slide up and down. Makita did a good job on dust collection by providing these two big rubber dust shrouds. They're connected in the back here with this hose, and you can attach your shop vac hose in here. Or if you want to use the provided dust bag, take this off and then connect your dust bag. There's a couple of things I don't like about this saw. The locking mechanism for the slide has a slop in it, so during transportation this is going to be banging around a lot. The big negative about this saw is that in order to do bevel cuts, you're going to need to take the fence off. That's because this fence does not have a feature where you could slide it over. You either need to leave it on or just have it off. Otherwise, when you bevel the saw, the blade's going to hit the fence. This is going to be my first time making a cut with this saw, so I'm pretty excited. So it cut pretty good. That's a perfect 90 right there, right out of the box. And also notice how it had a soft start feature and an electric brake. So I've been playing around with the laser on this, and no amount of adjusting will make it accurate, which isn't a big deal because I never trust the lasers on miter saws. I use it more of a general reference of where I'm going to be. But anyway, this is how close I got it. So I had the laser line on that line right there, but it actually left the wood a little bit longer. So that's Makita's new XSL06 miter saw. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and if you have any questions about this, you could ask down there as well. Thanks for watching.